All right. All right. Could you, first of all, how do I pronounce your name correctly? I've heard like three different pronunciations.
So it's Zaynab Shaffie.
Zainab. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Zainab. Could you perhaps start us off by telling us what was your initial reaction when you found out that you're the top CSEC student for the Caribbean, not just Guyana, but the Caribbean?
If I'm being honest, it was literally, wait, what? How? Because I had no idea. My mom actually came in yesterday and she was crying. So my first instinct was to just like commiserate, to like sympathize or something. And I thought something was wrong. And then she was like, "You got the overall outstanding achievement award." And I was like, how? Like I couldn't comprehend it. So I was a bit, bewildered actually. I don't think it's settled in still. So I'm still trying to grasp it.
Right. You mentioned that it came as a bit of a shock to you, but
Yeah.
could you perhaps tell us about your grades and how you performed at CSEC?
I got 18 grade ones and two grade twos.
Right. So that meant you wrote about 20 subjects. While you were writing those subjects, did you ever fathom the idea that you could perhaps be the region's top student?
Not really, because well, of course, everybody does like aspire to be like, even if you don't write that many subjects, you just think about it. But I didn't think that I could like turn that into reality just because I knew there were people that would write more subjects than I was writing, so that's why.
Okay. And so now that you have gotten the award, now that you are recognized as the region's top performer, what's sort of the next step for you?
Actually, I'd like to complete grade 12 first and then go to university where I'd like to pursue a degree in supply chain management.
Why supply chain management? What's the interest in it?
I just find it fascinating that the world has become so interconnected and that a person, perhaps in Guyana, can get fruits from countries, in the from the from North America, for example. And it's all enabled by the supply chains. It's all enabled by making them so efficient that you're able to get these goods within such a short period of time. So, what I'm interested in doing is making them even more efficient in a way to maximize profitability for companies, in addition to making the end consumer happier with the product that they receive.
Right. So, what does that mean for you in terms of what you're going to be studying? Uh, Perhaps are you going to be studying this abroad? Are you going to be studying it here in Guyana or the region? What is it like for you?
No, the intention is to pursue it here in Canada, where I am currently.
Great. All right. Just a little bit more on the CSEC overall award. If you can, are you able to perhaps tell us about what what are the sort of requirements to get this award?
So for the overall Outstanding Achievement Award, I believe that you can get it doing either science or business. I believe so. So I think you have to do like the main subjects in that stream, and you also have to get qualifying marks in general math and or additional math, depending on which one you wrote. There's also English A that's considered, and I think they do take into consideration humanities, about two, and foreign languages.
So that meant that you having gotten this award, you dabbled in a little bit of several streams. What was that experience like for you?
At first, it was a bit hectic because you can't attend all of the classes at once. I'm only one person, I can't be in two places at the same time. But I think it really helped me to sort of learn to manage my time better in the sense that you really have to know what you're doing. when you have this many subjects to complete, you have so many SBAs, assignments, and you all sort of have to make it like work in order to meet the deadlines, because using I'm cross streaming as an excuse is not going to cut it. Nobody's going to accept that.
Yeah, and you felt like you were able to eventually keep up and manage everything, or was it still quite hectic right up until the exam period?
I think it was still hectic, but maybe not as much as before, because when you move online, you have access to all of the materials in the classroom. And additionally, I have like great friends who were willing to help explain anything that I didn't understand when I went through the material, because, you have friends in the various streams. So,
Yeah, got it. So as we're sort of winding down, let me ask you, is there anything else you wanted to add?
I just like to say that I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity, because I don't think I would have pictured myself here a few years ago. I did look up to persons in this very position, but I never thought that I could also be here. So yeah, I'm extremely grateful for the magnificence that was bestowed upon me by Allah. Firstly, I also have to thank my parents, my teachers, my friends, just everybody who was there supporting me.
All right, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for your time today. Can I ask you to send me a few photos of yourself, perhaps at school or just generally of yourself, perhaps studying anything of the sort?
Sure, no problem.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
You too. Have a nice day.
You too.